I'm kind of excited to talk about this. As an investor in real estate, my idea of investing is to try to get into the house with as little money as possible. So I try to let the loan work for me versus you working for the loan. But what I'm going to focus on today is if you were able to buy a house for your parents. Most of the time when you buy a house for your parents, if it's in the same city that you already live in, it's considered an investment property. Even though they're going to be in there making the payments on it, it's still considered an investment property. So it means more money down. There is a program out there that if you buy a house for your parents, you have to have a letter of explanation stating that your parents are retired and that they can't afford the house otherwise, and that they'll be living in this house, and they truly do have to live in the house. But when you do it this way, you only have to put 5% down to make it a primary residence. Basically, it allows you to accumulate more houses for yourself. While family is going to be living there, obviously we want to help our parents out as much as possible. You get the lower interest rate and the lower down payment as a primary residence, but then now you have another investment property under your belt that you didn't have to put a huge down payment down on. So in my world, my objective is to take each house in its own due time and pay them off. But if you're taking too much out of your pocket while you're buying each house, then that's going to take away from your strategy of paying it off. My goal when I'm buying investment properties is to get in with as little money as possible. So by doing this for parents that might need a house, we're helping our parents, but we're also building up our own equity in the house for future purposes, because buying a house, I feel like, is always a long-term goal and is a great way to set you up for retirement when you have multiple houses. So doing it this way helps you to get in with low money down, low interest rates, so the payment's always low, and then by doing what I've explained on other videos, taking that house in its due time and snowballing to pay that payment or that mortgage completely off. So for future use, you're going to be having another house payment paid off, and that rent is complete income to you.